David Haye has actually sent Anthony Joshua a warning. He says he shouldn't go in there emotionally, and I'm going to be quoting some of the things he actually said. So give me 1 second. All right, I'm going to be quoting Mr. David Haye. Whenever there's a heavyweight who is undefeated, who stands 6'4" tall and weighs 23 stone, well, all it takes is one punch. Anthony Joshua got decked by a 17-stone Vladimir Klitschko. Why can't Big Baby Miller do the same thing if he detonates a big shot on AJ's chin and then he's vulnerable? So that's what David Haye had to say. Earlier on in the piece, he says that he shouldn't go into the fight emotional against Jarrell Miller, because he might make mistakes like that. And Jarrell, one thing I talked about in previous videos, I said that a lot of time, you shouldn't fight angry in a fight, because it might backfire on you. And I think that that's what Jarrell Miller is hoping for. He's hoping to get a angry, pissed off, sloppy version of AJ in there, rather than like a tactical version who's thinking about a game plan. But then he says, AJ got dropped by Vladimir Klitschko, who obviously did not weigh nowhere near as much as Jarrell Miller did. Therefore, if he's able to knock him down, imagine if a 300-pound man hits him, he'll be able to knock him down, right? I do not believe that Jarrell Miller is as big as a puncher as Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko weighed less, but he's not. But he was a way bigger puncher. It's like, look at Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder weighs literally almost 100 pounds less than Jarrell Miller, right? I believe Deontay Wilder weighed 215 pounds against, or 212 pounds against Tyson Fury. And Jarrell Miller weighed like 318 pounds. So Jarrell Miller outweighs Deontay Wilder by like 100 pounds. But nobody is going around saying that Deontay Wilder hits less harder than Jarrell Miller, right? So even though Wilder weighs 100 pounds less than Miller, he hits harder. So yeah, I think that's the same thing goes with Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko dropped and decked AJ, yes, but he was first of all, he's a way better fighter than Jarrell Miller, and he throws his punches better, he's more accurate, and he's a bigger puncher. So of course, and you land, and if he lands flush on you, you're gonna get dropped. Now, yes, Jarrell Miller, he is the heavyweight at the end of the day, and if he does land on Anthony Joshua, he could stumble him. He might even drop him. But I think he's way slower than somebody like Vladimir Klitschko, because he carries so much weight. I don't think he's gonna be as fast as Klitschko. So I think it's gonna be easier for AJ to duck or dodge one of his punches, because he's probably gonna be throwing hooks. Because Jarrell Miller is the shorter guy. So he's probably going to be throwing a lot of hooks and body shots going into this fight. So I think it won't be as difficult for... I think it won't be as easy as it was for Klitschko to land. Because, like I said, first of all, he has the same reach as Anthony Joshua Klitschko. He had a long reach. And he was throwing straight punches, while Jarrell Miller is not going to be throwing straight punches. I believe, I would imagine he will be coming in throwing hooks, because he's the shorter guy, and he has a shorter arm reach. I think he has a 70-inch arm reach or something. So he's going to be having to come forward throwing hooks, and so it's going to be more of a challenge for him to land, in my opinion. But I do think, one thing I do agree with David Haye is, yes, I do think that he should go in there angry, but not like to the point where he's just trying to throw headshots, because like I said, it might backfire on him. He might make a mistake. He might leave himself open. But like I said in another previous video, I think even if he does fight that type of street type of fight, and I think because he's a big puncher, he would immediately get Jarrell Miller to respect him if he lands on him. Do you guys agree with David Haye? Do you guys agree with what he's saying about Jarrell Miller could drop him just like Klitschko did, and about him fighting a certain, not going in there emotionally and stuff? Let me know in the comment section, guys, and hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.